Hi, my name's J.R. Curtis, 34 years old, and I live in Alpha, Illinois. This is my testimony of becoming a Christian. I was born in Monterey, California, and grew up in Galesburg, Illinois. My mom would take me and my sister on occasions to a Korean Presbyterian church in Peoria, Illinois. We didn't go a lot. My parents worked a lot, so that kind of played a huge role into that. I didn't grow up in a, churchy home. My parents, they really didn't talk much about it. I went to college on a soccer scholarship, about 3.5 hours away from home, which kind of put me in a predicament of if I got homesick, I would be able to drive home, or my parents could come up if they were able to. While in college, I got introduced to partying a lot heavier, drank during soccer season, during off season, doing drugs, and even ruining my credit very, very badly, just for a free t-shirt. It was exciting to me then, partying all the time. I never looked into the future. I was a right then and now type of person. Looking back on that was probably my worst I've probably been throughout the 34 years I've been here. I lost confidence during that time, not only in myself but in with my parents. I just felt like I was alone. I lost friends. I looked out for me and only me. I was very independent all through college. Something was missing from inside me. A few years after graduating college, I met Amanda through a mutual friend. We dated for about a few weeks, and something inside me just made me click, like, you need this person in your life. I kind of got hesitant after talking and getting a little deeper into our personal lives. She said that she went to church on Sundays, and I was like, oh man, here we go. I wasn't really into it. I didn't want, at that time, any part of that getting pushed upon me. After dating for a few months, we started visiting churches on Sunday mornings. Some were old school where, all they did was just read the bulletin. We weren't really getting into the Word. I've only been to church probably 4 or 5 times that were not weddings, so it was kind of hard for me to adjust to the sermons that the pastor was giving. Over time, we got married. We were Google mapping one day, and we were just checking out all the churches, in the area. So we visited Harvest Bible Chapel here in Woodhall. It was heartwarming to see a pastor who cares so much about his church. And then you have Kevin and the worship team. I've told Amanda after even the first Sunday that we were here, I'm like, we're at home. After a few Sundays here at the church, we started going to some small groups. We want to learn and get deeper into the Bible. Pastor Jim was giving us a sermon where it felt like he was actually looking straight at me and talking straight to me, sharing with us how good Jesus really is to us. After accepting Christ, life has turned 180. I don't feel ashamed. I don't look down upon my parents. It has basically made my life more joyful. Amanda, for not giving up on me. Why didn't this happen earlier in my life so I didn't have to go through the whole entire experiences that I experienced, growing up? In December of 2016, when Amanda and I actually were baptized, it was something that I definitely will never forget. being able to share that with my life partner. After accepting Christ, I've learned a few things that praying and praying and praying really does. It works. Our little one, Huxley, he was diagnosed with RSV one morning and was rushed to Iowa City for a whole week to the Children's Hospital there. And just the outpour that we got from our church family was astonishing. Pastor Jim calling and making sure everything was okay, almost every day. Bill Spillman FaceTiming me, not knowing he was FaceTiming me. It was a little funny for about 5 minutes there. He prayed, over FaceTime, over all of us, me, Amanda, and Hugs. It's incredible to be able to bring up 3 little children and have them be, disciples. The church saying here, as we are loved, and that is no lie. I mean, we are definitely loved here, by everybody.